Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are. I want to say a big welcome to all of you to the Valley of the Shadows of GotBackup University. I want to say a big welcome to all of you. Can you please type your name and where you connected from? I want to use this as a way to welcome everybody. Please type your name, indicate where you've connected from, indicate which country, which province, which continent, which avatar that you are in. So that let's get this thing rolling and quickly. I want to say a big welcome to all those who are pioneers who actually became part of the meeting for today. Type your name and let me use this as a way to welcome. I want to say a big welcome to Agatha from the Gold Coast. Big welcome to Gideon Stevens. Gideon, you should be here in the studio next time when I'm presenting. It's always nice to have you, who is growing so fast, to be here in the studio. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bakishi from Bangladesh, you normally join us around 3 a.m. That shows commendability for being part of here. Big welcome to Tyson. I mean, that's an interesting name. Tyson Bruno Chisambo, okay, from Zambia. It's lovely to have you here. It's nice to see Samson Amano here. It's nice to see Johnny Bonzi. Johnny Bonzi, you've always been joining us here, but I've not seen you in the studio. Why don't you one day come to the studio and come and just share your story with us, why you became part of this? Stephen Kofi Giaboa, it's nice to have you here. And Kwansu Ensom, nice to have you. Dr. Dorothy, nice to have you. Every single person here, I want to say a big welcome to all of you for being here. So let's get the ball rolling. Let's get started because we don't have a lot of the time. And I will just tell you the essence of our presence here. That's what I will do. Just tell you the essence of our presence, and then we begin. Now, this is called GotBackup. It's an organization that was established in the United States of America. I'm one of the early people to become part of GotBackup in the year 2023. It was established in April. What you are going to see here is I'm going to tell you the great service they offer. Basically, I'll tell you a great project they offer. Basically, if you like it, you can be part of it. And if you become part of it, it will help you in multiple ways. 16 different ways it's going to help you. And you're going to see that there are quite a number of people all across the world who are part of this. So sit tight, open your minds, open your ears, make a lot of noise and a lot of comments in the page. Type as many information. Look, whilst I'm sharing, if you have any knowledge of whatever I'm sharing, add your knowledge. Don't only be around, participate in the chat room. Type as many messages as you can. Type as many information as you can. Okay, add your comment, add your voice, add your everything to it. Even if you don't have a question, ask your question right in the group page. We will use this as a way, as a stepping stone. So sometimes some people in life, they start so well and eventually they don't reach the end of their start. You don't want to be part of that. You want to be someone who want to start from the beginning and go all the way to the very top, because it is not the beginning that matters in life. It is the end that justifies the means. My name is Dr. Keoye. I'm currently a professor and a doctor in the University of Ghana, Legon. I'm also in the UK now in De Montfort University and Warwick University as a visiting professor. I specialize in data. I specialize in artificial intelligence. And today is my pleasure to singularly take you through the program that we have here. So what is this? This is GotBackup. Like I said, it started in 2023, April. So this next month is going to be 2 years, just 2 years. It's not gone 20 years like Facebook. It's not gone 21 years like Facebook. Okay, it's just begun. But it's been one of the fastest growing data cloud experiment in the world. You see, sometimes in life, we want to be more. But research shows that if you want to be more, you want to have more. You want to do more. Okay. Sometimes we, in our life, want to have a big dream and go to multiple places, take care of our families and do so. Sometimes, because of this idea that we want to make an impact, be more, to do more and to have more and to make more impact, we need to know the kind of people we associate with. There are some people, they are where they are today because of the kind of people they associated themselves with over the years. And GotBackup gives us that platform, that opportunity to network and be around multiple people and benefit from their activities that they are doing. It is helping ordinary people. It doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your color, it doesn't matter your anything. It's helping the ordinary people to be part of this momentum. And like every other momentum, sometimes when we see something new, it might look like it's not going to flourish. It doesn't look clear. Believe you me, GotBackup is not like that. It might start like you don't see the picture, but you will later realize that it has been in 154 countries. 154 countries out of the 195 countries in the world. It's the fastest growing program right now in the world. It started in 1997 in Gatineau, Quebec, in Canada. It's then relocated in Texas, Antonio. Right now, it is in Texas, USA, seated on a 10,000 square feet data center. I'm going to tell you what it is, why I became part of it, and why you might want to become part of it. And to set the ball rolling, anybody with a mobile phone should be part of this program. It's only a matter of time. Good. And the reason why GotBackup is trending is because of this. One, everyone is sending a picture or receiving a picture. Everyone is using a video or is receiving a video. So many people are dealing with pictures. Have you seen TikTok? What's going on in TikTok? What's going on in Facebook? What's going on in Instagram? So many people want to do video, pictures, and so many things. Let me share something with you. In the next couple of years, TikTok is going to charge people for uploading a video or a picture. Facebook is going to charge people for uploading a picture or a video. GotBackup is not doing any of that. It's rather giving all of those things for you for free. And because of that, you can use it in those platforms also for free. Okay. So what is GotBackup? Well, right now, there are about 18 billion smartphones in the world. 8 billion smartphones. And they are growing. They are growing at a phenomenal rate. Look at the chart there. In fact, there are the number of smartphones in the world are more than the number of human beings in the world. There's so many human beings in the world equal to so many smartphones in the world. And as people are using smartphones, some of you have 2 smartphones. Some of you have got 1. Some of you have got 3. As you are using these things, your data is growing. And when I say data, I'm not talking about internet data. I'm talking about pictures, videos, documents, files. These things are growing every day. And as long as they are growing, you need a space to store them. Well, for information, data is generating a lot of billions of dollars anyway. Look at Facebook. Facebook has over 3.5 billion users. And what are they doing? What are all of these people doing? Facebook is not about giving food, water, or drink to anybody. Facebook is basically about allowing people to share their files, their data. And data is becoming oil. In fact, it's the new oil. Artificial intelligence. I teach artificial intelligence in the university in the UK here. Artificial intelligence has become everything. AI is grounded. Now we have robot lawyers, robot teachers. And all of this require data, information superhighway. And so you can see that the trend in the data cloud storage, that is the market where you store your pictures, because your phone cannot store everything. In fact, your phone can even be stolen. So that trend is really happening. Look at how many times you use your phone. You are addicted to your phone. You are using it. In fact, over 87% of people here will go back home if they should forget their phone. 73% of people here will use their phone as in the toilet. So many people are using the phone so much so that now, data has grown past the time that we thought data will grow. And so we need a system that is going to help us here to be able to store these files. Let me share something with you, ladies and gentlemen. People are losing their files. 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. A laptop is stolen every 43 seconds. And when these things are stolen, the person will say that my problem is not with the laptop. My problem is not with the phone that is lost. My problem is with the data. See, because the person has lost information, which is more than the phone. People are using the phone for their bank activities. People are using their phones for storing special documents and special files. So we need a place where you can store. Have you seen that most of the phones these days don't have memory card slot? You cannot even put in, because the memory card slot can destroy. It has an expiry date. It can get lost, it can be destroyed, and sometimes the space is not enough. So what they are doing is that now, and guess what? In the next 3 years, you're going to see this. You will not be able to keep anything again on the phone. Yes. Whatever picture you take, you can't even store it anymore on the phone. The phone will not have even internal memory anymore. Now it doesn't have external memory. It will not even have internal memory again. So you take a picture now, bang, the picture goes to the cloud. The cloud becomes seamlessly intertwined with the phone. So if you don't have a cloud storage that is big enough to store your file, you will see that you will not even have a single information to store. And that is one trend that GotBackup is trying to fulfill. Another trend is that GotBackup is helping several people all over the world to fulfill their dream of working from home, working in addition to the job they are doing. So GotBackup is a community that is helping people to work whilst they are doing their normal work. They will include the GotBackup program as part of their work. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Because right now, 42% of Americans are working from home, or they are working from their hand. You see, you don't need to work from home. You need to work. For right now, I'm in the UK, okay, but I'm working in Ghana, I'm working in the US, I'm working in South Africa, all from my palm. All from my palm. I am making pounds from the UK. I am making dollars from America. I'm making rand from South Africa. I am making CDs from Ghana. Why? Because of the mobile phone. And a lot of you have got something you can bring to the world online. You can be a housewife. If you're a housewife, you should not make anything below $1,000 every month. Because by being a housewife alone is a job. Go to YouTube and go and check how many housewives are sharing their information on social media, teaching people the ordeal that you go through by being a housewife. Like, it's become so easy now to create a job for yourself. Have you seen that? 62% of the Generation Z, those in 18 to 25 years, all are doing jobs. I have a friend in Sweden. This guy is making over $120,000 a month on his mobile phone. I mean, how can you have a mobile phone and say that, Charlie, Charlie, life is hard. Charlie, I'm broke. How can you say that? Well, the thing is that you haven't gotten somebody who can help you to navigate around this. That's a problem. You can be a struggling lawyer. You can be a struggling accountant, a struggling professor, a struggling teacher, a struggling medical doctor. Very posh, and yet they are financially struggling and even value-driven struggling. Now, when you become part of the GotBackup, we train you, we teach you, we help you to create a value from the knowledge you already have. Let's say you are even a house help. You can create value from that. You are a car washing day person. You can create value. You are a housewife. You can create value. You're a lawyer. You can create value. Because whatever you are doing, you can teach as well. And so why will you be doing something and not teaching that thing? Because let's say you're a hairdresser. You do hairdressing. Do you know how social media can monetize you? How you can monitor? You can make money whilst you are doing the hairdressing. You are talking to people, and then people will start watching you. Over time, your subscription will increase. your value will command its own returns. So GotBackup is a community that is helping people of all levels. It doesn't matter. Okay? And you see, sometimes people say that I have a job already, I'm already okay. They are not okay. They are not okay. On Monday morning, the heart attack rate will rise by 35%. You look at people's face when you are driving on Monday. Okay, people have made their face boo-boo-boo-doo. And the reason is because they don't like the work they are going for. They are angry. They didn't have enough weekend. They needed time to relax, but the weekend is already busy. So Monday, they wish, and they are being forced to go to work. People are angry, and they know the salary they are getting. Do you know how many people are living below $2 a day? 800 million people don't make $2 a day. They don't even make $1 a day. 800 million people. But yet, once you become social media, and yet these people are holding mobile phones. Can you imagine? They are holding mobile phones and they are not making, $1 a day. It's because they don't have training on how to bring their value to the marketplace. We'll teach you on all this. So GotBackup leverages on this global trend and is helping several people. Now we are in 154 countries, moving faster than ever before. Ghana became number 82. And so it's moving. The thing is that it's moving so fast. A lot of people feel like it's not going, but it's going. You just don't know yet. The time phones will stop people, right, from using their phone to store any picture. And then somebody will send you a picture. You don't even get a picture on the phone because the phone are no longer possible to store any picture, any video. Not internal memory, no external memory. At that time, what do you think people start looking for? So wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious when it's a secret. And many people don't realize that until things have gone past. It's just like Facebook. A lot of people didn't realize how powerful Facebook is until churches are now using Facebook. Okay, Juju people are using Facebook. Boko Haram are using social media. And so it is very important that when you see a trend, you watch the trend. For example, right now, if you don't know anything about AI, you're in trouble. And we teach you all of these things that will help you to see the trend that is going. Okay, so what is GotBackup? If you know about Dropbox, Google Drive, iCloud, then you know about GotBackup. GotBackup is 14 times better than Dropbox, Google Drive, and iCloud. At least for once, it is cheaper, 3 times cheaper than all of them. That's the first thing. So you will use it to backup. And for those of you who are not aware, you can use it to do a lot of collaboration. Okay, despite the announcement that was made, everything you have with GotBackup is still intact. Let me tell you some of the benefits. You can share this GotBackup with 6 accounts, 6 people. So you can create your 6 terabytes of space. You can use 1 terabyte for your sister, 1 terabyte for your brother, 1 terabyte for your uncle. And then you can use the 3 terabyte. Please, it's not megabyte, it's not gigabyte, but terabyte. That is 1,000, 6 times 6,000 gigabytes. That can hold over 1 million movies. And you have all of this space that you can go. You can migrate, and I'm going to share something with you. The migration system is already put in place. It's going to be released. You can migrate everything you have from Google Drive. Everything you have from Google Drive, you can move it to GotBackup. Everything you have from Dropbox, you can move it. Everything you have from iCloud, you can move all of them to GotBackup and use it for free. Please note, for free. There is no payment for that. You can move them for free once you are a member of the GotBackup family. You can use it with 6 people. Oh, and by the way, you can use it on multiple accounts. Okay, you know iCloud, you use it on only iPhone. An Android phone is mostly for those using Google or Samsung. But GotBackup, you can use it on any operating system in the world. You can use it on multiple devices. Multiple devices. You can use this thing on 6 of your devices. So if you have 6 mobile phones, okay, you can use it on them. Or if you have 3 mobile phones and 6 laptops, and 3 laptops, you can use it on all of them. So you can use it. And any of the 6 people you have given them a chance to use, they can also use it on 6 devices. So that is incredible You can automatically back up your system, set it and forget it, and allow yourself to use this thing anywhere in the world. It has a high security tension. The security system is a military grade, which means that the same Google security, the same Amazon security is what GotBackup uses. In fact, they are all the same company that provides a security system for them. There is a 256 military grade SLS protocols associated with it. All of these are part of the system that GotBackup is using. Like Benjamin Amanya is saying, GotBackup is a full community. Okay, you are benefiting from a service and you are part of a full community system. And let me share something with you. You have an advanced plugin system. For some of you, given yesterday's announcement, you might think that there is not going to be the advanced plugin system. You are still going to have your advanced. See, everything you have in GotBackup right now is going to be like that at $99.97. Okay, so don't worry about that. You are still going to use everything at $99.97 for their service. And let me share something with you. You can collaborate. And this is how the collaboration works. Okay, some of you might not know. The collaboration works in such a way that it works on your laptop. So you don't collaborate on the phone. In fact, how can you even be tapping things on your phone, editing and adding pictures on your phone? Collaboration is done on the laptop and it's free. You can move things from your computer into the collaboration. It's like drag and drop. So you drag something from your phone, from your computer, drop it. It can be a whole 1 terabyte of folder. Dump the whole folder into the GotBackup and then share that folder with several people in the world, and everyone will be editing the folder. Let me share something with you. You can edit the folder whilst your friend is editing the folder. You can speak to the document. Even if you don't have Word document, there is a specialized document system in it. You can speak to the document, and the document will type everything you are speaking. And it can convert whatever you have typed into several languages automatically. So if you want everything you have typed be converted into Ga, into Twi, into Ewe, into Chinese, German, Italian, you can automatically convert it. Okay, that plugin system allows you to do photo editing, video editing, all of these at $100 a month, a year. Okay, remember this is $99.97 a whole year. That is for the service of GotBackup. And you can use it for research. If, for example, let's say you are doing a research with somebody, you need Zotero, you need Mendeley, you need referencing systems. You can use it for all of these services. The price is less than $10 a month. It's cheaper than Netflix, but there's even more. For example, oh, by the way, you can even do bulk system, emailing system. You can send one email to multiple people at the same time. Okay, 10,000 people, you send them one email, everybody will get the same message as if you sent it to them separately. You can even personalize your names. Everybody's names will be personalized. Okay, so each person will receive the email as if you personally send the message to them. So each person will have the name as hello Fort Williams, hello Adepa Amano. Meanwhile, you send the message, but the artificial intelligence system is automatically using their names for each one of them. But there is more. You can make income from GotBackup whilst you are enjoying the service. You see, a lot of people want value service like Netflix. You're enjoying watching movies. Like Amazon Prime, Disney. You are watching movies every time on your phone, but you're paying $10 a month. The same thing with Dropbox or iCloud or Google Drive. You are enjoying the service, but none of them is paying. None of them is paying. I have been using Dropbox for 13 years. And I stopped using it 2 years ago because even though I've been using it for 13 years and paying a lot of money, and I was still having just 2 terabytes, unlike GotBackup, which is giving me 6 terabytes. Okay. Even with that, I am still making money with GotBackup. Made over $25,000, over $30,000 because of the benefit of it. And I'm just not even 2 years old in this project. Now, this part here is not compulsory. It is for people that want to have extra $500 every month. It's for people who want to have extra $1,000 every month. It's for people who want to have extra $3,000 a month, or people want to have extra $10,000. Depending on how you want to grow, you can use this. And again, remember, the focus is on using the service. So as long as you are using the service, the income is just a bonus. But if you are coming only for the money, remember that you got to work to make the money. By you using the service will not give you the money, but you have to work to make the money. Now, how is the work done? First thing is that you got to learn every day to build yourself. Because when you build yourself, then you can tell someone what everything about you is. You got to create something we call your story. Let me tell you my story. My story is that I've been a struggling professor. I've been working for years. I'm trying every means. I cannot increase my salary. I've been fighting. And when you're a doctor, every family member wants to collect money from you. And I can look at my money and I can see that it's not enough. So I needed a way to get around that. Like, what can I do in addition to my salary? Ladies and gentlemen, I realize that you cannot depend on your salary alone. It's dangerous. It's dangerous because something can happen in the family right now and they're looking for a way around it and you don't have money. Because the salary is not enough. It's a sort of a drag that is given to us to stay in one zone. And I realize that even if I die today, my family will not continue to get my salary. So I need to have something that I own, not something that owes me. Something that owns me is not good. And our job, they own us. It's like they call it go. Okay? Some people can die on the job. I've seen some professors dying on the job. So it's always good to have something on the side. Don't stop your job, but have something on the side. So that when dark times come, when dark moments come, when rough times hit, like COVID, like sickness, like an emergency money, then you don't always have to cry on people, but you always have a backup. This is what I realized. So I was looking for opportunities before I got to know about GotBackup. Whatever is looking for, you are looking for is looking for you. Whatever you're looking for is also looking for you. I was looking for a way around the situation, and the way found me. See, wisdom is recognizing where you are, knowing where you are going. That is wisdom. Wisdom is recognizing where you are and knowing where you are going. The ability to see the future and know what can translate. This is a technology we are talking about. And technology is the fastest growing information superhighway that we know. So GotBackup came into the gap. In 2023, I found a way. I decided to just get and use the service, at least to enjoy the service, because I was paying for that anyway. Yes, I wanted to make income, but income was not my focus. But now income has ballooned. I've made so much income, and I'm making every month income to the extent that my salary job is something I have not even touched for years. And now it has helped me not to touch it at all for years. So you see, now when there's an emergency, God willing, I have a way around it. Dig your well before you are thirsty. If you have another option, do it. And when I say another option, I don't mean another job. Please, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter where you have been, no matter how okay you think you are, have a business, have a project, have something you are in control, something you can do in addition to your job. You see, your job is building your present. Your business is building your future, which is your fortune, your future. And don't ignore it. If there should be a call right now telling you that a family member is in a very critical condition, they need an emergency $5,000. If you cannot provide that $5,000 immediately right now, then please open your eyes and do something. If you don't want to do this project, that's okay, but do something that you can control. But let me tell you, the great thing about this project is that it's cheap to start. Now, once you become part of it, learn as much as you can and bring your people here. Learn as much as you can. Learn to do what I am doing now. Learn to do what I'm doing now. Learn to present. Learn to present. Learn to present. Learn to present. And then, whilst you are learning, you bring your people to me. Bring your people to me, and I will do the heavy lifting for you. I will educate them, explain things to them. When they like it, they start. When they don't like it, they go. Don't force anybody to be part of this. But do it so diligently. Let people know that you know where the world is trending. And you will make some very good income for yourself. There are 7 incomes you can make for yourself. Depending on how you are moving, you make an immediate income anytime one person becomes part of it. Now, the first income you make is just $50 per person. Imagine you don't make any other income again. Oh, there are other 6 incomes you can make. Okay, and over time, not immediately, over time, they are more than the $50. They are more. Okay, I make way more than that. But let's assume that the only income you will ever make is $50 every day per person. Every day per person, $50. 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 Do you think that is worth it? Multiply that by 30 days. That is $1,500. $1,500 in Ghana cedis. Ghana cedis alone is over 22,000 cedis. Is it worth it? If it is worth it, then you can do. Now remember, the greatest thing in the world is bringing whatever you have to the world. So sometimes some people say, I don't like selling. You are not selling. You are magnetizing people to your value. That is what. What is selling? Selling is uncovering the value of what you have to the world. So when a church pastor tries to preach to people, what he's doing is that he is uncovering the value of what he has to people. When someone is a teacher and is in front of students and is teaching, that person is uncovering the value of what you have to the people. Okay. The same thing, when you are giving GotBackup to someone, you are uncovering, unveiling the value of what you have to people. Why will you be shy about that? Why do you molest some things? Okay. Do this. Okay, it will result in some great friendship, great impact, great significance that you can make in the life of you and in the life of several other people. That is not all. You can make other incomes, the income that is not even through your effort. Okay, for example, you can make tier 1 cycles, you can make generational income, you can make cycle match, you can make rank pool, you can make leadership pool. All of these income, you give yourself like 2 years, 3 years. See, the problem is that many people are not patient to build a business for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. They give up within a month, 2, 3. They want quick money, instant gratification, and therefore they are not willing to learn the process. Do you know why it takes some time for a woman to give birth? 9 months. Because you want to value what you are doing. God did not say that I will let you get pregnant for 6 weeks, 6 days, and on the 6th day I will then on the 7th day you will deliver. No, it takes time for anything great. It took time for Jesus to actually become the one that we know. It took time. Now, why do I say it took time? Because it takes time. It takes time. Okay. At the age of 12, he wanted to jump. But God says, no, go and wait for 18 years. After 18 years, he came back at the age of 30. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time to get married. You don't just get up and say that I want to marry at the age of 3 years. And at 3 years, can you feed yourself? It takes time. It takes time to marry. If you are 18 years and you go and give birth because you are enjoying things in life, what will happen? You cannot take care of your child. You go through problems. It takes time to build anything good. University, it takes time. It takes time to build and come out with a degree. 4 years of mental torture, mental degradation. Some will do PhD called permanent head damage. It takes time. So if you want instant gratification in anything, you will not do well in anything. Dangote did not become Dangote. It took him 31 years, he said. Jeff Bezos, before COVID-19, okay, Jeff Bezos was doing well. Now, before COVID-19, Elon Musk was number 30 on the leaderboard of billionaires. Before COVID, though, nobody knew about Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. But today, people know about Elon Musk. It takes time. He failed 188 times. It takes time. It takes freaking time to marry for 50 years. It doesn't happen immediately. It takes so many tribulations in the marriage, to sustain the marriage, to build a marriage. You don't give up. When you see rain falling through your living room and dropping, you don't get out of the room and say that, because there is rain, I can't stay in the house. What do? You seal the leak. You seal the leakage. And you take time to build an empire. Baby steps, build empire. So GotBackup will reward the people that have stayed, not the people that have started. Type it there for me. GotBackup will reward the people who have stayed to the end, not the people who have started from the beginning. Starting is easy. Anybody can start. But you got to be willing and hungry and coachable to be able to do it. These are the values you get when you actually become a member of GotBackup. These are how much you would have normally paid on each one. When you combine all, you would have normally paid $2,000. And yet, GotBackup gives everything to you at $119.97 for a whole year. You get entire service, you connect to people, you deal with all of this, and you make income every day and every month. You make a decision. The last chapter of your life has not been written yet. You got to make a move. You decide whether you want to be part of this. But please remember that GotBackup is moving with you or without you. It's going to rise. It's going to rise. The people that have stayed, that have built themselves, that have learned, that are connecting, networking, doing all of this, eventually they will make the very definition of what they wanted all the time. May you be proud that somebody introduced you to this. May you go on your knees and thank God. Sometimes we don't know what we have until we lose what we have. Even the people you will connect with, the people you will meet, the people you will associate with, that alone money cannot buy. The knowledge you learn, who you become, who you are becoming is even more powerful than who you are. Who you are is just your nature. What you are becoming is your manifestation. But if you are not consuming the cup of knowledge that we are pouring into your mouth, you will lack, you will feel that you don't deserve to be here. You got to be committed to your commitment. You don't run away. In the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, okay, Alfred Marshall said, we either win or we perish. This is a service everyone needs. Technology is everything. Everyone has a mobile phone. Whether you take this or you don't take it, this will take itself. This will grow. Mobile phones are increasing. New ones are coming. We didn't even want to do touch, but now touch is there. You remember Nokia? Nokia was not trying to go into the touch screen. And that is why Nokia was exited from the market. The world is changing. AI is changing. Data is changing. Be part of it. And by the way, how much is it? $119 a year, not a month, a year. You see, because it's cheap to start, that is why it's cheap to exit. If you have put in $100,000 into a business like this, you will run it with pump and pageantry. So take it. This is timing. Timing is everything. Sometimes starting. The number of people in Africa are not up to 2,000. The number of people in the GotBackup in the world are not up to 100,000. Facebook has over 3 billion people. 21 years ago, it had nothing. It takes time, but it's worth it. Stay the course, remain in the game. Okay, ask yourself, is now the best time to back out my data? Is now the best time to make some extra income, develop friendship with people, get connected? Okay, is now the time, or I should wait for 2035? The word decide ends with the word side, like suicide and homicide and genocide. People are making some very good income in GotBackup. You see, some people are making $3,000, $3,900, okay, $7,000 in GotBackup. People are making income. Do not be deceived. People are making income. People that want to make income are making income. Majority of people are tourists. They don't really want to make income. They want to see what it is. So when they come, they sit on the fence and they watch what is happening. But those that are in it, through it, inside it, they make very good income for themselves. Now, at this stage, I'm going to just talk to some of the great achievers here. On my screen, you will see, let me show you their faces, okay? They are two beautiful ladies here. They are all mothers. They are achievers in their field, okay? When I said they are two beautiful ladies, they all smiled at the same time. And they are going to share with you. You see, they are smiling again. I didn't tell them the second one to smile, but they are smiling again. They are going to share with you the benefits they have gained from GotBackup. Now, first is Dr. Dorothy Hansen. She is a medical doctor, an acclaimed best medical doctor in 2023. She got a certificate awarded to her by the Medical Association for being the best medical doctor in the country. And she is a family practicing doctor in one of the biggest hospitals in Africa. And she's still growing. She's completed her MBA. She is an MD. She is a family practice, upcoming. She's doing so many. She's been in Washington University, achieved a lot. And she GotBackup was her first business project she started with. And today, she has impacted, she has risen all the way to the enviable level of emerald. Alone, not with her husband, but alone. That tells you the woman of substance she is. And she is now moving away from Ghana and venturing into other African countries with GotBackup. She's a powerful medical doctor. She makes income than so many people that I know. But she is happy to take this project. Dorothy, tell us, what was the reason why, and Irene, I'll come back to you, but it's the same question. What was the reason why you decided to join GotBackup? Why?
Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for your kind words, Doc. My head is exploding over here, and it's just humbling to be part of this community because, well, like you said, it's the first project I have done in this industry, and at the time I was starting GotBackup, I was also looking for an opportunity to expand my income, and I'd seen technology and AI, and everybody was talking about tech and AI, and if you are paying attention, you know the world we are in now, there's technology and AI that is going to run the show. And I didn't see any opportunity coming in that space. And I saw GotBackup giving an opportunity to ordinary people like me to partner technology at the time that it was being launched. And I just couldn't wait to be part of it. Because at the time, I was on Google Drive and my Google Drive was full. I was a student then. I was just collecting lecture notes and I needed to back up my things on the cloud. And my laptop too could not carry me everywhere because if I needed to access things, I couldn't get it everywhere. And this was a cloud storage service which could back up both my phone, my laptop, and I could move my Google Drive into it. It was just a no-brainer for me. And it was giving me an opportunity to make some dollars in the country too. So I just didn't think twice about partnering GotBackup at the time. And I've not regretted ever since I got on board this fantastic project.
Good. I know there was another reason why you joined GotBackup. I'll come to that reason. You are running away from that one. Let me go to Irene. Irene, what really motivated you to start? And tell us your deal, how you started. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hello. Thank you.
Yes.
So I joined because Dr. Kim, I don't know if you remember that on that day, 29th December, when you reached out again and I used money as an excuse, you said, if you don't have this money, then you are broke. In fact, that word was so painful to hear. And so then I needed to join and then make some of the money you kept sending to me over and over again. No, I don't want to be told I am broke again. So let me join and then make some of the money dog is making so that next time you didn't say I am broke. So that is why I joined. I joined to make money.
Let me ask you something, Irene. You paid $120 for a whole
Yeah.
year to start.
Yeah.
Have you made that money back?
Yes, I've made that money back. So I was using people. I stay and work in Fidium in the Ahafo region. So I told Doc that look where I stay, people cannot get that money. 2,000 is a lot of money. People wouldn't get. If I pay that money, I wouldn't get anybody to register to make back my money. But because he said I was broke, let me join. And so I joined. And that very day, I called a friend and told him that, hey, Charlie, there's this new opportunity. Let's go and watch. I had paid, but I had not told him I'd already joined. So I told him that let's go and listen. When we listen and it's good, then we join. If it's not good, then we walk away. And he agreed.
Mm.
And so that was the first time I attended the presentation. So I attended with him. And when it was over, I called him and asked, so, hi, Charlie, how did you see? He said, this thing is good, oh. It's good. We'll make money. And I said, okay, so are you ready to join? He said, yes. Okay. I said, okay, let me link you up to Dr. Koe. So you speak to him, and then Dr. Koe spoke to him, and instantly he registered. And the Shidiem I was using as an excuse, I got my first registration from Shidiem. And my second was in Accra, and my third was in Shidiem again, the same place I was using as an excuse. So I've made my $120 back, and plus profit. In fact, I've withdrawn the 120 I invested,
You
and
didn't
I've
tell me
left
you
some.
have withdrawn. This is news.
But I thought I'm finished. I have some few dollars still in the account waiting for it to accumulate. Then I withdraw that one. I withdrew because somebody said, look, this thing, withdraw before they'll tell you that the system has collapsed. So quickly, I think it was Dr. Hansen who shared that a presentation on how to link your God backup to your account. So immediately I saw it quickly. I linked, and then I transferred the money into my EcoBank account. And when I transferred, in fact, he said it was going to take 7 working days.
It's faster now.
So I did it, and I was waiting for the 7 days, not knowing the money had already hit my account even before the 7 working days. Yeah, so I had my money, and it was nice.
It was
In
nice.
fact, I
Yeah.
have not lost. I have made my money back.
Okay, so let me go back. Excellent. Lovely. It's not just the money. Dorothy, I mean, you have been around for a while. What have you seen are other non-monetary benefits of GotBackup?
The community you find yourself in with GotBackup, you will not find anywhere, honestly. Many of us are used to just our church and then school communities, but you don't get a community where everybody is positive minded, everybody is forward looking, everybody is challenging everybody to get the best out of them. And GotBackup, if you yield to it, you will grow as a person. Your mindset will shape, you will just see the world in a better way. Some of us have so much value, we do not know that we have that value. But when you tap into this community, you just evolve. Like this person was not this person 2 years ago. I got on
Okay, Dorothy, I
GotBackup.
want you to use yourself as an example. What do you mean by that?
So I personally I was camera shy. I wouldn't come on camera to talk about anything, but I knew there was so much in me that I had to share with the world. I mean, from my interactions with people one on one, there's so much I had to get out there. And the mindset we are all brought into after school is get a job, finish, get the degrees and get a job. But each of us is more than that. It's not about the degree. You as a person has so much talent in you. There's something in
Mm.
you that you are so good at, but we are not really taught how to put that out there. We're just the certificate that we follow. But
Mm.
besides the job, who are you? You are a whole special being that somebody is waiting to learn from. Your experiences are unique to you. Somebody is waiting to hear that and learn from you. Now, the world we are in, everybody's on social media learning from somebody. You have that value, but you haven't been taught how to bring that out. Your mindset hasn't been created for you to believe in the power you have as a person. This environment would build you for that. It's not just about the service and the money we earn here. It builds you for life ahead, and there's so much you can earn and learn that is so intangible. This development, people pay money to be trained for, and we have top earners like getting to learn from leaders like Chris and Tammy, people who are earning six figures that you've never earned. They are teaching you how to grow this. And hardly do you get into an organization which is interested in your growth and your advancement. Here you get it. Everybody, once you get into the community, you are taught how to make it, how to grow, how to learn, how to use the
Mm.
product. Everything, every support you need to grow is provided. And I've grown through it so much that I am just so happy. If it wasn't for God backup, I wouldn't be this person. Like I just love the new person I've become and the impact I'm able to make now than before.
Wow, wow. Excellent. I mean, I love this. I'll come back to your income part, okay? Because your income is bigger than Irene's income. So that I have to bring that one up. Because if I don't do that and I bring your income first, Irene will cry. And so I needed to her to talk about her income first. Now let me go back to you, Irene. What has been the personal development, the value development you have seen in yourself?
Yes, so for me, in fact, I am staying in GotBackup because of who I am becoming. And so for my kids, especially, Dr. Keo shared a video where it mentioned 4 levels of wealth. Initially, I thought there was only financial wealth. We only have to get financial wealth. But in the video, it spoke about social wealth and the fact that your network is your net worth. And I used to pride myself in the fact that I don't have friends. I go to work, I come back, I'm indoors till the next day I go back. I didn't know that I needed to have people because money is in people. Money will flow from people to me. And here
Mm,
I am. I now have to start to make friends. And so I told my kids, in fact, I was training them that way. That I wasn't good to mingle and all that. But now I'm telling them that make friends in school. So today, when we're going to church, I told them, when you go to Sunday school, make friends. And so when they came back, I asked, how many friends did you make? The 7-year-old said he made 4. And then the 4-year-old said he made 5. And I said, yes, every day in school, make friends. Make friends. So we drove to Sinyani and back. And then the 7-year-old asked me, Mommy, so apart from being a social worker, what else do you do? Then I said, why are you asking? Then he said, but you said you cannot get a lot of money if you just do one job. And I said,
mm.
oh, okay, I'm doing go back up. Then he said, and what again? Then I said, and then there's the pharmacy. Then he said, me, when I grow up, I'll do 5 jobs because I want to buy a Bugatti. And I said, wow. So like it's as if jokingly training them, but he's speaking. So and then the younger one too said, yes, me too, I'll buy a Ferrari. At 4 years, he knows what a Ferrari is.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm excited because it's not just, and then there was a post on the group that teach your children what you are learning now. I wouldn't want my children to be like me because per what I'm learning from God's backup, my environment and my belief system have not served me right. So
Mm-hmm.
go to school, like doctor said, go to school, get a job. And so that is it. Like where I grew up, from church to the house, from school to the house, always in the house. And no, I don't want my children to grow up like me. I want them to be out there, to make friends, to form
Mm,
connections, not to pride in what I pride in now that I don't have friends. But I'm changing that. No, I want to make more friends. It will take me a while, but I'm making that effort. So I want them to start now, start making friends. Like I tell them, when you go to school, identify people who are good, not just in your class, in your school, and make friends with them. So they ask, Mommy, why? And I say, look, from what we've been learning, then he say, is it Dr. Kewe who said that? I say, yes. So yes, do some of the trainings, they come. I said, Dr. Kewe is talking. Then he said, okay, let's listen. What is Dr. Kewe saying? Then jokingly, sometimes as if they are not paying attention, but once a while they drop some of the things. They say, when I went to school, exams, I used my brain. Like
mm-hmm.
me saying that they were able to think, and so then they have to learn hard, not just learn hard, but learn values that will make. Then now I start making posts on social media, and so they are saying, Mommy, are you going to do your hi hi hi? When are you going to let us when are we going to join you to do the hi 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 on social media? And I'm excited because 7 and 4, had it not been God backup, they would have grown up to be like me, like go to
Mm,
work, come home, go to work, come home, and that is all the life we have. But and then when they mention the cars they want to buy, I'm excited that these are their dreams.
mm-hmm.
They know about Bugatti, they know about Ferrari, they know about the other one. The other car, forgotten the other name. And so they know that they don't just have to grow up and do just a job, but they would have
Yeah.
to do other things. And then, so I tell them, so then we can give people money. So they come to say, Mommy, this person needs help. Yes, if somebody needs help, You have to work hard. Money is not just for you. Work hard, make money for yourself and help other people. So I'm really excited about Go Backup. Like, yes, the money will come. Definitely, I'm becoming a better person. So people will follow me for who I am becoming. And definitely the money will come. But while I wait for the money, I'm learning a lot. And I'm glad that my children are benefiting from that. Like, I'm really glad about Go
It's
Backup.
super. It's super. I mean, this is just bravo. This is super because now there are some things they would have learned later in life, but through this they are learning it now. It is
Yeah.
becoming part of their psyche, their DNA, and as they grow, they will come to see that there are infinite possibilities for them in addition to the job that they are doing, and that
Yeah.
is just commendable. We don't teach these things to people in school. We don't teach them in school. Okay, so if you don't have a community like God Backup, where it will remove that stereotypical idea, money is the root of all evil. Okay, you don't have to get to know, that will kill the joy that they need to have. That Solomonic, wealthy, wise joy that they are supposed to have. Dr. Dorothy, what do you want to add to that?
I'm just excited for it because this is just like when I started too. My children
Mm,
saw me presenting now. The language had changed. I speak differently. I talk differently. And I'm just happy for them because now their minds are on other things aside the academics. Like, it's just beautiful. And like you said, the things you are learning late, teach your children early. I mean, I'm just excited for them. And besides all of this, there's actually an opportunity to make income. I mean, you get all of this for free, you get a service, and then you get an opportunity to make income. Guys, irrespective of what you are doing, we keep talking about this, but whatever you make out of your job is capped. Whether, like Dr. K was, whether you sleep in the office, you work for the next person, you do the extra jobs, at the end of the month, whatever you get is capped.
mm,
Salaries have just been paid. I mean, if you're in Ghana here, it's a holiday. If you're not even careful, you blow it before even 1st April happens. What if you can do something that you can control? You can earn $50 every day. You run it at your own pace. We all invested $120 into this project. People have done worse things and lost even worse money. Just risk that $120. It's better now than to later regret and say, hey, I should have joined this project. Hey, I heard about it too. I didn't do anything about it too. That's just $120 you could have been leveraging on. So just start and believe that this will grow because it is growing. Whether we like it or not, the devices are going nowhere. Anyway, are you aware Facebook says that you can only keep your live videos for 30 days? I mean, all these people on Facebook, where are they going to put all that data? Do you
mm.
see where GotBackup sits? People are looking for this service. Yours is just to open people to the opportunity. Let them see what we have. Let them see it and they'll make the decision because the social world we are in is creating so much data that needs to be stored somewhere. And who else has this beautiful package Dr. K spoke about? And how will this also expand your income? Look at the next 5 years. What you are doing right now in the next 5 years, do you see yourself earning at least $10,000? But here it's so real, like it's so real that $10,000 can happen in less than 5 years.
Yeah.
So think again at how you are making income because if you partner this now, it's just growing. I mean, 154 countries in less than 2 years. Guys, what are you talking about? This is technology. And I've made more than 40, 50 times what I put into this project. The
Yeah.
same $120. And now I've not regretted ever. Yes, it was my last 2000 or so I had at the time. But I was like, look, let me take a risk with technology. I mean, what can come, come, come. And technology has not failed yet. Everybody is on it. And you can make so much with this. So make that decision now than later. Because look, before the year ends, somebody else will come and tell you, have you heard GotBackup? And you have said, oh, 2 months ago, I heard about it. 3 months ago, I heard about it. You could have made over $120 over that period. So make a decision now on your own life. Age 60 pension, it will happen to all of us. Whether you do it or you don't do it, age 60 will come.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, how much are you going home with? How
Mm.
much should you be going home with? Do you know how long you'll be staying in retirement for? Nobody is
Yeah.
preparing you. You have to do this for you. And this is the best time. I haven't seen any opportunity with technology that gives this much. This is the best time. This is the best time to do this. So make your
This
decision.
is the
Like Dr.
best
Kerry
time.
said, it's not compulsory, but make a decision and you will not regret like we haven't.
Wow, wow. I mean, things roving through my mind. By the way, I want to say a big welcome and congratulations to our super duper mentor, Chris and Tammy. They are here with us. They have been making some lovely comments. Chris says that he has received a notification from Facebook
Yes.
that he will need to store his data. Look, guys, data is everything, and you want to understand where we are. And I'll come back to you, Irene, because all of these things are not happening by chance. You were taking effort to join the presentation, like you are here. You were taking effort to join the training. That is why your children were learning from. They
Yeah.
were copying. So you were tapping into the knowledge. You once you were having the phone, watching us, listening to us, and your children were seeing it. Imagine the people that have joined. Imagine all of them were joining this call. So, what advice would you want to give to people who register and they don't participate in the trainings, in the mentorship, in the guidance, and in the learning process? What would you tell them? Check the microphone.
Yeah, sorry. So to those who have joined and they are just there watching, please take advantage of this. If not for yourself, for your children, do this. The trainings are like you hear things that you not hear anywhere. So I heard from this project that schooling is general, education is personal, and truly like gone through school. And for me, I even got fed up with schooling. So after first degree, schooling is hard. You learn chew and poor, chew and poor. So I'm now doing my masters because but then when it came to the education, the personal education is benefiting me and my children are benefiting from it. So then I'm excited. I'm excited to listen to training. So days that there are trainings, if it's school days, I would have to hurry up with them. Sometimes make them listen, sometimes they sleep, then do a playback for them to listen. So sometimes they're excited. Is it Dr. Kiwi? So my children know Dr. Kiwi. Everybody knows Dr. Kiwi. Is it Dr. Kiwi coming to talk? So you can just imagine. I have regretted, like the way I grew up, I didn't have this opportunity. And thanks to the
Mm.
trainings we are having, my children are having it now. And so they will grow up and then life will be better for them. That is what we all hope for. So the four levels of wealth. So I mentioned the social, the finance, and then the health and time. And so
Yeah.
we are all running around, running around. When are we going to enjoy the money that we are making? And surprisingly, all these things are in the Bible. Dr. Pio said I should read Proverbs. I started reading Proverbs and wow, and so a Christian, I go to church, write down quotations, come, put it somewhere. But then because of this, I'm reading my Bible not as a spiritual book, but as a, I
Life,
don't know how to
life,
call it,
life.
like a live book. And I'm discovering things that, wow. So all these things are in the Bible and we are struggling. And look, if you are in GotBackup, take it seriously. Join the trainings, participate. It's hard, it's difficult. Sometimes I just got back from Sinyane. I had to quickly do and then be here. You just have to make time for it. Make time for it because it would benefit you. So don't just register and feel that, oh, after all, $120, how much? Anyway, it's a lot of money. And then just sit there and watch and wait for miracles to happen. So
Mm.
yes, like I said, the way I was brought up, so reaching out to people is difficult. But yesterday's training by our Joel, so I listened and oh, so these are all the opportunities I need to reach out to people. Then I started making calls. And Dr. Kira said, make calls, make calls. Oh, these calls, these calls. I picked the phone, then I put it down. Like, this is not me. This is not me. But then yesterday, I started making calls and I was excited. Like, oh, so it's not so difficult after all. And one of the people I spoke to, I don't know if he's here, so we got engaging and then we realized that we're on the same level. So talking about the fact that yes, schooling is good, but schooling has limited us because we feel that there are certain jobs that are for certain kind of people. And he told me stories where people who have not gone to school don't have the level he has, the kind of money they are making in the kind
Mm,
of jobs they are doing. Like I wouldn't do, because I feel that I've gone to school, I have
mm.
this. And money is no respecter of person. So
Yep.
why would you sit down and use your schooling as an excuse not to make it? And then so I traveled, and in coming back, oh God, so they were calling the first class, first class sky holders, this, waiting that they would call my own. It got to attend, and they said all others. Oh God. For how long am I going to be part of the all others? So if there's an opportunity to be part, and then you go to business class and they are serving them. Do you care
Yeah.
for some wine? Do you care for some water? Then economy, you have to wait till it's time to
Everybody
serve
is
you
served
before they come
till
and serve you.
everybody
Is it
dies.
not the same 10 fingers? Is it not the same 10 fingers? Is it not the same head? So why are
Yeah.
some people making it? And then because of our own limiting beliefs, and thanks to
Mhm.
the trainings I have, so no, I shouldn't let my education and my environment limit me. Those
Mm,
people are also human. God makes his sun to shine on all of us. So why are people enjoying the good things that God has blessed us with? And then
mm,
I will let my limiting beliefs limit me. For how long am I going to be part of the all others? In fact, I don't want to be part of the all others again. So then I'll go all out, thanks to the trainings. Like I wouldn't have, like I joined, yes, at a point I was also like that. After all, $120, yes, I'm broke, and life happens. But then I that training on belief, that really changed everything for me. That
mm,
training on belief. So I realized that no, it is my upbringing that's it's causing, and for how long am I going to stay and use that as an excuse? I also want to
wow.
be served. Do you care
Wow.
for some wine? Do you care for? Yeah, so don't just sit on the fence. Take part
Mm,
in the training and make the effort. Like it's hard, but make effort, and definitely it will be better. If you don't make it in GotBackup, GotBackup is not just to make the money here, but what you learn here can be applied elsewhere, and so then other
exactly.
things will start to make impact. You get value, share your value. So now I'm on Facebook and people are calling me, hey Irene, hey Irene. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so
Wow.
Doctor, thank you very much for this opportunity. And please, those who are in, don't just watch or don't just ignore. Like plug into this, and you will definitely be glad you did.
Wow. Wow. I mean, today I wish like you continue the presentation, finish everything. Dorothy, what is your last message?
Oh, my last message would be to those who are yet to get in. I mean, everything we've said here today is not to convince you; it is just reality. You have a decision to make. Perhaps I'll just use Zuckerberg's friend story. You see, that's you don't know. There are two friends who stuck with him when he started the project. He told a lot of friends. The two who stuck with him, this is 21 years down the line. They are multi-millionaires with him. You know, opportunity is like that. The saying is just running down our screen now. It says wisdom is the ability to know the obvious when it remains a secret to others. This is still a secret to others, but wisdom is being applied here because data and technology is just going to grow. You have a decision to make like those two friends to partner now. Because 10 years, 20 years down the line, you just look back and thank God that you saw this at the right time. So just do this. For those of us on it already, guys, stick and stay. Learn now. Learning leads to earning. If you're not learning, don't expect the earning to come. When you are
Mm,
learned and you are built up, the earnings will follow. So just do it and do it right.
wow. Wow. I will say nothing. I want to say thank you so much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you on the call, I want to say super thank you. Enyana Mepifania Sefeno for your wonderful support every time and your comments that you put there. Fulera Gariba, you have been instrumental. Stephen Waye, you have been incredible. Ethel, these days you are pouring knowledge and vibes in the group pages all the time. Agatha Mensa, thank you so much indeed. And Basma Rita, thank you so much indeed for coming. I want to say super thank you so much, Chris and Tammy, for coming to grace the occasion and vomiting some nuggets right here with us here. More importantly, I want to say thank you so much indeed, Irene Martha Planch. Barota Puya, the information you have poured here, go and listen to yourself. You know, sometimes when you are talking, you don't even know what you are saying until you start listening to it. The information you have just vomited here, take it and then just share it with people there. It's just incredible what you have shared here. You just don't know how far it will go to carry people's bones out of the grave. So thank you so much indeed. And Dr. Dorothy Hansen, I appreciate you. I adore you. You are not just a student. You are a learner, but you are an inspirer. You are a woman of multifaceted activities. You are doing so many things, and yet you are helping so many people, even people who are not even in your team. And you are now going intercontinental all across the world and helping people. Now, your value will command. It's when you now open your mobile clinic, your value will command itself, and it is at that time that you will see that now it is happening. But people will not understand that it took a long time behind the scenes. You see, value is first hidden, and second, it is raised, okay, to the world. There is in the Amazon forest, there is a tree called kuka, and that tree, it takes a very, very, very long time for it to grow. And nobody sees that the tree is growing until it actually grows. It's not just like the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree takes, some 5 years to grow, and then after that it's priced. But this one, you don't even see it for so many years. It is said that sometimes 15 years. And then after the 15 years, it doesn't grow tall, it rather grows bigger, and extend, with a lot of root, not knowing that growth is happening. Growth is happening. And so what we are doing here, growth is happening. Growth is happening. Okay? When your glory is magnified, that is when people will say that you are lucky. But we will know that effort went into that. So I want to say thank you so much indeed, all of you, for coming here. It's been a pleasure having you. We have a special training coming on Tuesday. We have a wonderful presentation by Chris and Tammy coming on Wednesday. We have an incredible super beaver training on Thursday. And then we have a global presentation on Friday. And then we will return here Sunday, 7 p.m. This time, 7 p.m. GMT every Sunday. We are live here. Bring your friends, bring your family members, co-workers, acquaintances, enemies. Okay, bring them here to come and enjoy this lovely nuggets. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thank God tomorrow is Monday.